It's officially June 1st, and it is time to discuss the seeds and plants that you can start now. And in this video, we're going to go over some seeds that actually benefit from being started later in the season, all the way to seeds that you probably shouldn't bother with at all anymore because it's just going to lead to some issues. Let's talk about the ones that you've definitely missed the boat on, and these were slow starters. Things like Brussels sprouts, long season onions, tomatoes, peppers. Those tend to be best suited earlier in the season, unless of course you have an ability to be able to move them if you have them, such as like in a container garden as an example. Anything that says fast maturing, 30 to 60 days early, are all indicators of plants that absolutely should be started here in June and actually benefit from this, because your soil temps should be sitting at this point somewhere around the 15 to 20 degrees Celsius mark. And this has been backed up with meta-analysis. 2018, there was a study done on this, and it did show that that 15 degrees Celsius mark is basically the sweet spot for a vast majority of seeds being started, and they won't rot. Really fun fact here actually is that if you have issues with cabbage moths, flea beetles, or even fruit maggots, then right now is the perfect time to start allotted seeds, because you have officially avoided that issue and or you're in a position to be able to safeguard against these issues earlier in the season and at the exact growing time that is necessary. In 2004, there was a study done in Alberta. If we're talking relevant cold climate data, this is it. And what they discovered is brassicaceae species sown in early June to mid-June did really well against the maggots as well as the flea beetle pressure. It seemed to be reduced up to 70%, which is absolutely insane. If you're doing bok choy, turnips, radishes, basically anything that doesn't have a long growing season, if you have not sown those yet, you may want to actually hold back on sowing those until as late as June 20th. The flea beetle issue will be gone, and same with the maggot issue. So if you have issues with either one of these, then June 20th up to June 20th is a great time to actually get these started. And as always, if you are experiencing issues, row covers tend to be the safeguard in all cases. Now, while there are a number of plants that actually benefit from being started later in the season for pest pressure, there also are a handful that don't do well when it comes to pest pressure and being started later, and actually will have the opposite effect. When I say pest pressure in this specific instance, I'm not just referencing bugs, I'm also referencing a lot of environmental factors. Spinach, cooler climate lettuce varieties will bolt due to the pressure of heat and sun. Even if you were to start them and you say to yourself, I'm going to harvest them earlier, basically the timing between that is minimal, if anything, non-existent. Broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, any of these, I have started them kind of later in the season, direct sown them, particularly if they're an early or a smaller head variety. But I will say that the pressure from aphids is very extreme here in the next little bit. And so if you have a very small cabbage, broccoli type plant, it won't take much for that to be overwhelmed with aphids. And eventually those ones I do tend to avoid if I know it's going to be a bad aphid season, which this year it will be because it is dry. That just goes without saying. After June 10th, your soil temp tends to get a little bit warmer, and it goes way above usually that 15 degrees Celsius, and in some cases can get as high as the 30 degrees Celsius mark if we're talking raised beds or container gardens. Therefore, things like peas and beans technically will not do well if you know the soil is going to get warm. June 10th is kind of the cutoff for those plants, despite the fact that they do have a shorter growing season. Unless you have a way to actually cool them down or keep them cooler with shade cloth, etc. and so forth, it's not in your best interest to start them here in June. Potatoes are the other one that you don't want to start. The Colorado potato beetle team is out scouting already, and it's not going to turn out well for you, and something that you definitely want to avoid. Unless, of course, you enjoy picking off potato beetles in your spare time. Then if you like that, then go wild. If you are like, no, I still want spinach, I still want broccoli, well, you can wait. Yeah, that's right. You can wait until late July. These are crops that are frost resistant and can very easily be covered with low tunnels. So what you want to do is actually wait for the season to kind of start winding down. I know that sounds horrible, but end of July, get those sown And then by the time they get to the point where they would technically be bolting, usually mid-July, it's too cool already at night for that to happen. And so they will be suppressed. And you should still get a harvest sometime September, October. So here's your no fluff seeds to start in June game plan. We are going to direct sow Swiss chard, carrots, beets, beans, herbs, and pretty much any flower. You could desire cosmos, zinnias, sunflowers, chamomile, borage, all of them can be done right now. Squash, cucumbers. The other ones that you actually want to sow right now are cucumbers, cucamelons, winter squash, summer squash, anything that falls into that world can also be sown right now. You want to actually hold off and or start indoor. Things like the cabbage, the broccolis, the cauliflowers, the spinaches, those can be started indoors right now. But again, you don't want to put them outside until those nights start to cool down again and middle to end of July. The moral of the story here is that June is not a dead zone when it comes to seed starting. You just have to coordinate based on pests as well as plants that enjoy a warmer soil. I personally am literally, it's May 31st technically when I'm filming this, I am putting the entire garden in just now, literally. Right now. Most of it has not been planted. It is getting put in at this moment. And people will say, well, that's too late. It's not. Trust me, it's not. You'll get really explosive growth, really healthy plants. And now you don't have the stress of frost and having to cover things, etc. and so forth. This is my excuse to make me feel better for the fact that I was a little slow this year. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was right on time where I normally am, maybe behind by a week at most. Check out the small little village of tomatoes I have. Anyways, there's Geek Crew. You guys let me know in the comments down below what seeds you're officially starting here in June, if any, or what you have transplanted outdoors. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.